You want me to tell the truth, or
Yes.
all right?
I'll let him go first.
All right. So she sent me an email asking to do a relationship seminar, and at the time I was so busy I didn't have a chance to really respond. So I kind of just brushed it off as just a regular email, and then maybe a couple months later she sent me an email, a little stronger, saying it's between you and another psychologist. I need you to respond if you can do it or not. Just tell me yes or no. And then the Spirit told me to go and look at her Facebook profile. I know that sounds funny, saying the Spirit and Facebook together, but it's true. So I went and looked at the Facebook profile, and I was like, wow, this girl's kind of fine. So let me see what she's talking about. I wasn't really even thinking about a relationship seminar for her organization. And when she walked in for dinner, at that point, I knew that I was more interested in her than the seminar. And so she kept, and anyone that knows Mecca knows how professional and formal she is. So she came in with this proposal and this, packaging and all this stuff. And I was like, yeah, I'll do the workshop for your girls, but I think you're going to be straight. She was like, no, I want to be in the workshop too. And I was like, no, I think you're going to be good. Because it was talking about, relationships. And I said, I think you're going to be good. And she was like, no, I want to attend too. So I was like, no, you're straight. You're fine. You're going to be fine. And then we started dating ever since. So that's how we met. So my theory is she positioned herself like Ruth in front of Boaz, and I saw her, and then it's been on ever since. I don't know if she will admit to that, but that's my theory.
He actually told the truth this time. Yes, that's exactly how we met. And I actually, during that time of my life, I just had my 25th birthday with my girlfriends. And most of us were single, fabulous, professional, but we couldn't meet like the right type of guys. And so there were so many professional, beautiful women that I knew that fell into that same bucket. And I saw him on MTV Made teaching the socially awkward guy in high school how to date. And so it was him and another psychologist on 2 separate shows. And I saw he was from Atlanta. And so then I contacted him for this meeting. And we met at the Palomar in Atlanta, which is no longer there. And we met at this restaurant. I want to say it was called Preachy, which was an Italian restaurant. And when he walked in the door, every woman knows this. Like, I was trying to stay composed. And so when he walked in the door, I was like, oh, this man is fine. But I turned and started going through my purse to act like I wasn't looking at him. And then I stood up and shook his hand. I was like, oh, how are you? And he's right. I mean, I brought my proposal, and we just ended up talking and closing out the restaurant. I mean, we had just a really good time. And during the conversation, he was like, oh, I have all these great guys. They're professional, successful. Matter of fact, he started naming off some guys. I was like, oh yeah, what about me? You can hook me up with somebody too. Right. And he was like, oh no, you're good. You're fine. You don't need anybody. So that's how we met.
It's funny is her dad asked us maybe 2 or 3 years ago if we ever did that event, and we just did it 2 or 3 years ago for the first time after dating for 5 years. That's a whole nother question, but I'm gonna let you.